Welcome to the 5th episode of Gardening Tips with Yuri. In this episode, we're going to be talking about all of the Gardena sprinklers I use around my yard. Let's start with the Gardena AquaZoom oscillating sprinkler. This one's actually my favorite. It's brand new for this year, and I really dig the new design language Gardena's going with here with the black and turquoise combo. This thing actually covers quite a bit of area, 3,900 square feet to be precise. Because of the large coverage, I use it to water the lawn on my front and backyards. Oh, and by the way, of course I connect it with my Gardena hose reel in the front and in the back now that I have the new one installed on a spike. So coming back to the sprinkler, I really like how sturdy the legs are. It never topples over and it just seems pretty solid on the ground. I see that there is some metal reinforcement here on the bottom, which you don't see in other cheap plastic watering tools. Like most of all my other Gardena stuff, this sprinkler is also made in Germany with a 5-year warranty. The body is UV resistant too, so the sweet black color won't turn gray in the sun. Another cool thing is the integrated filter. You screw off the inlet, remove the filter, and just clean it with some running water. It might be overkill, but since water turns the gears in this thing, it's always great to have clean water inside it. Speaking of water, for anyone who lives in an area with hard water, you're probably familiar with scaling and calcium deposits on your watering tools. Well, check this out. The nozzles are made of rubber, so all you have to do is run your finger over the rubber nozzles and any blockages due to mineral deposits are cleaned. Moving into the adjustability, you can literally fine-tune it to the size of your lawn. Using the width and length adjusters, you can individually adjust the degree of oscillation and the width of coverage. And using the valve, you can control the water pressure, which then adjusts how far the water goes. Like other Gardena watering products, this one is frost-proof too. So if I leave it out in my lawn and the temperatures drop below zero, the sprinkler allows for some expansion inside and doesn't crack. Very cool. Like all Gardena watering products, they all come with a quick connector with a built-in water stop. So if you want to change to another sprinkler, the water flow stops, and I don't have to run to the tap to turn it off. Moving on to the next one, this line of sprinklers is called the Gardena Zoom Max sprinkler. It doesn't cover as much area, about 2,300 square feet, but it's meant to be used in tighter spaces like vegetable patches or flower beds. I use mine on both of those areas, and trust me, it's purpose built. It's got all of the same great features of the AquaZoom sprinkler. It's got a removable filter. It's got the same rubber nozzles for when you have to clean out the mineral residue. Also, it comes on a spike and on a sled base, depending on what you're using it for. The spike base has this cool little step to push it into the ground, and the sled base has weights at the bottom to keep it steady. What I love most about the Zoom Max is that you can choose to purchase it with a built-in timer. So when I have other gardening chores, I just set it to whatever time for my flowers or vegetables and it stops automatically. It's great for sprinklers like this because you can prevent overwatering your precious flowers or vegetables. Talking about durability, it's got the same amazing German-made build quality that Gardena products are known for. Frost-proof and UV-resistant body with, of course, a 5-year warranty. And finally, this sprinkler does not fall behind in the adjustability department either. I can fully adjust it to the size of my vegetable or flower patch by playing with the oscillation control, length control, and water pressure. And now for the last one in my collection, the Gardena Pulse Sprinkler. This one is a more familiar design meant for heavy-duty irrigation tasks. The head does a full rotation when working, but I like to use it just on the corner of my yard and just do about 90 degrees of coverage instead of the full 360. It comes with a metal head or a plastic head, and you can get it on a spike or on a sled base as well. And yes, you can also get it with a timer. What's great is that all of these pieces are modular. So if you have one sprinkler with a timer, you can just screw it onto another one to use it. I love that I don't have to buy multiple timers, even the bases can be swapped. As for adjustability, I already talked about the sectors that I can choose, which are between 25 degrees to 360 degrees of coverage, but I can also adjust the height of the stream to adjust my distances like so. And of course, as usual, it's UV and frost-proof with that awesome worry-free 5-year warranty. If you're watching this and ever have any issues with your Gardena products, just click on the customer service link in the description below and Gardena will get back to you. So these are the Gardena sprinklers that I'm currently using. They have many more options. Click the link in the description to find the one that suits your garden the best and realize your gardening dreams.